Hello dear students, we are discussing about the first lesson of 8th class, a day in the ashram. In my previous video, we have discussed up to 4th stanza and I have told the answer of the questions also. First C1 and you know very well about that how the author of this lesson C.F. Andrews reveals and describes the beauty of the Shantiniketan, how are the students are enjoyed in that place, and he tells about that. Now, when the morning work is over, the boys bath and go to their meal. When the morning work is over, whose morning work? Students' morning work. When the students' morning work is over, they took bath and went for meal. See what happened after. About 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the class began again. Yes, again afternoon at 2 o'clock. The classes are held again, begin again. But at this time, the work is chiefly with the hands as well as with the mind. See, now the work is begin very cheaply that the work is with the hands and as well as mind. What kind of works are there at the evening time? Handwork is practiced and the boys' own natural tastes are very soon discovered. Some prepared carpentry, other prepared mechanical work, other enjoyed spinning and weaving, others become skillful draftsmen and painters, others are musicians. See, at the evening time, everyone work is very practical work, very natural work. There is no books are recite, there is no lessons, not that kind of work, very practical. How? Some prepare carpentry, some are working on carpentry, who are interested in carpentry, they work on carpentry. Others prepare mechanical work, someone work as mechanical. Other enjoy spinning and weaving, spinning the cloths to prepare the cloths, spinning threads to prepare the cloths, spinning threads to make beautiful cloths and like that. And some other become skillful draftsmen and painters and musicians, draftsmen, painters and artists and musicians also. So students are split themselves and what kind of interest they have on that way they are going to work. This kind of practical work is going to happen at the evening time. And then there is very little workbook in the afternoon. School is at about 4 o'clock and then there is rush to get first into the great open fields for football. Afternoon, there is a very little small workbook and when they complete that at 4 o'clock the school is closed and then they get first into the great open fields for football. When the school is closed at 4 o'clock, they went to play football at the ground. So afternoon, when their practical work is finished, workbook is finished, 4 o'clock the school time is finished and after they rush to ground to play football. When their school is closed at 4 o'clock. After they go to play football. And then our Shantiniketan boys are famous everywhere for the sports and games. Yes, the Shantiniketan boys are very famous everywhere on sports and games. Why? Because they are participating in sports and games also. They are not only famous for reading and writing, but also they were famous for sports and games because they used to play every single day. They participating, they practicing sports also, games also. That's why. In the evening at sunset, they return from their field and sit down once more for a short time, meditate in silence. In the evening, when their football playing is over, they came again and sat on their places for sometimes silence to make meditation. So, in very silent, they took part in meditation at the evening time. They participate in meditation also. As night comes, fairy tales are told. Night comes. Fairy tales. Tales means stories. Stories are told. Short dramas are recited. Short dramas are also practiced from the students. They recited, they practice, and they do the drama at the night time. Our Gurudeva songs are sung and different school gatherings are held. Gurudeva songs, hymnings, devotee songs are sung and different kinds of works are there happen at the night time. By 9 o'clock, all are glad to retire to rest. By 9 o'clock, their all work is finished. They are retired to take rest. And again, the choristers go round the ashram singing their last evening hymn. Again, evening also, not only in the morning, but also in the evening also, choristers used to sing their hymn. At the time, in the morning, they sing morning hymn. At the evening also, they used to sing evening hymn. There can be no question at the happiness of the life of our boys. Their faces tell the stories of their joy and their freedom. Yes, there is no question of happiness about our boys because they are going, they are ready to go, they are ready to quit the ashram. That's why they become very unhappy. And their faces tell the story of their joy and their freedom. Yes, our students' faces tell the story how they enjoyed and how they participated in everything in the ashram and how they freedomly learned everything in the ashram. Our faces, the students' faces are telling about that. There is no freer life in India than the life of our children at Shantiniketana. Yes, Shantiniketana is a very greatest and peaceful ashram. Students are enjoyed in there and students took different kind of parts and participated and there is no freer life in India.